in a relative sense, that may be a cost someone is willing to incur if the benefits of using, say, continuing using LGM for the next year outweighs that 0.887 possibility. And if you think about what's going on in terms of 15, it's very unlikely that there's going to be any significant payouts, I think. Now, things can change, but given the information we have today, relatively unlikely. So again, that opportunity cost may not be that great for 15. It may be, we had 4% year-over-year growth last month in U.S. milk production. That's a large percentage. If that happened on a year basis, significant thought would have to be obtained if I wanted to give up a potential for a 4% increase in my APH. That's a significant amount of dollars. Hopefully, Greg, I hope I've answered your question.
So Dr. Gould,
Greg?
Dr. Gould?
Yes.
Ron. Yeah,
yes.
This is Ron with Dairy Gross Margin. This program and the video will be on our website, dairygrossmargin.com.
Yes.
Also, and
yes.
Yes,
I don't mean to. I assume that Dairy Gross Margin will allow me to put it on our website as well.
Right. And then you're going to unmute anybody so you have any more questions. I guess that's the other thing. Okay?
Yes.
A couple of comments here. LGM will be available on the 31st of this month on Friday.
Correct. And
November 21st is the next LGM. And then the date after that, obviously, now is 12/5 for the MPP. If you do go to our website, there's a little graph there on the front page about how far the milk has to fall before the LGM kicks in and also the MPP products kick in. So go ahead and open the mic and let's see if people have any questions. So.
Before we do that, I just have a couple more questions to ask, and then I'll open up the mic if that's okay. And these can be relatively quickly addressed. One question is would it be somewhat true to say if one has high component milk, go with LGM? I think that depends upon the market conditions. Again, what is the market giving you in terms of that extra protection that you're going to need? How are you going to do that? What are the trade-offs? What are the opportunity costs? There should be some food for thought about that. At least if one does say, hey, I'm going to join MPP anyways, there should be some thought to whether or not that extra value can be protected outside of MPP. Again, that can't be done with LGM if one participates in MPP, but again, other systems can be used. It definitely should be thought of part of the thought process, and that's what I meant when I said that considering joining MPP and LGM should have an impact on the complementary use of other risk management systems. The last question that I have here in the chat room, or no, there's a couple more, but let me open up the mic after this one. On the top of the line of the probability table, is that CME milk price? No, that's the expected margin. And I think I addressed that. So I'm going to unmute everyone, so please be a little quiet. And does anyone have any questions? I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to have to mute everyone. I think you're going to have to go to the chat room. And Greg, I'm going to skip over your slides, if I may, to give other people a chance. Does anyone have...
I'm going to suggest that Gary from the Vita Plus guys ask a question. Don't you think, Gary? We'll unmute you, Gary, and you can fire away.
Where's that? Did you unmute him?
I saw Gary up here earlier. I think I can unmute him, so let me go see.
Gary Saparsky?
Yep.
Okay, Gary, go ahead.
Did you unmute him?
Yes, I did. Oh, he